Hey guys, I hope you're all doing really well. Today I am so excited to be doing another introduction for the RoulettePan collab series. This is actually the 5th round of this project pan, and it has been such an amazing and cool experience, and I just can't even really comprehend still how many people are participating in this project. And this is a project pan that Alexi and I started back at the end of 2017, and like I said, it's just grown so massively. Now we're into our 5th round, and the last 2 rounds have been open to anyone who wants to participate, whether it's on their blog, on their Instagram, or on their YouTube, and this has just been so much fun. So definitely head on over to Alexi's channel to watch her introduction to this project pan. I have a feeling she's going to pick some really cool products because I feel like she always picks really great products to focus on in this project, and Alexi always has lots of project pans going on, which I find extremely inspiring, and her style is just super inspiring as well. So definitely head on over there if you haven't already. I'm sure if you are into this project pan series at all, I'm sure that you've already gone over to Alexi's channel and that you are really familiar with her, but on the off chance that you're not, head on over there and go say hi and subscribe to her channel. And of course, as this is a huge collaborative project pan, there will be a link down in my description box to the playlist so you guys can check out everyone else who is participating here on YouTube. And on Instagram, use the hashtag RoulettePanCollab to see everybody's introductions. I literally cannot wait to binge watch everyone's videos and to scroll through my Instagram and to see everyone's starting points with this project pan. This is just super exciting. I have so much fun when the introduction of this project comes around. I just cannot wait to see what everyone is focusing on, what categories they selected, and yeah, I cannot wait for this project pan. As excited as I am to select my products, I do want to just quickly talk to you guys about what this project pan is if you are at all interested in participating, or if this is just like a new concept to you. I do want to just briefly explain what it is. So basically, we do have a Google spreadsheet, which will be linked also in my description box. And in the Google spreadsheet, there are 50 categories, which have 50 different prompts to allow you to pick a product from your collection based on that prompt. And it's pretty simple. Of course, if you want to add more categories to this project pan or eliminate some of the categories because they're irrelevant to your collection, feel free to do so. And the premise of this project is to pick 6 numbers within that spreadsheet, and based on those prompts, select an item from your collection. Now, there are some people who do 5 products only, and there's some people who do 15 products, and you can, of course, like I said, tailor this to your personal preference. How you choose to project pan is totally up to you. So yeah, feel free to do this however you wish. And this is a project pan that will last for 4 months. So we're beginning today on April 15th and going all the way through until August 15th with the finale. Updates will be monthly, and in those updates, if you have finished a project, I cannot get my words straight today. If you have finished a product or you've hit your goal on a product, you can randomly draw another category and then choose another product based on that prompt. I know it sounds like a lot, but it is actually very simple, and if you feel like jumping in and participating in this project pan, of course, just check out that playlist and feel free to hop in whenever you so choose. We will be wrapping this up on August 15th, so you can do it for 3 months if you wish. You can do it for the entirety of the 4 months and just start it like 5 days or 7 days late. Totally up to you. I'd love to have you participate in this project because this has just been so much fun. It's such a cool way to find new channels and to just interact with the community and to just, yeah, be a part of the project panning community, which is such a cool place to be. So feel free to hop in if you'd like. I am so excited. I just want to hop in and choose my products. That's why I think I'm getting like really rambly here at the intros, because I just seriously want to hop into selecting my products. So let's just do that right now. Because I've done this project now for 5 rounds and it's been open for the last 2, I actually went through my spreadsheet and eliminated all of the categories that I had for round 3 and round 4. So I do have categories that could be duplicates from round 1 and 2, but I feel like those were so long ago that I would not mind getting those prompts again sooner than later. So I have only 36 categories now in my Google spreadsheet, which means I have very few options in comparison to some people who are just doing this for the first time or keeping all 50 categories. And some of these categories make me a little bit nervous, but I am really excited to just try this out so that I can get different prompts, because I was finding I did get quite a few duplicates in the past. So I have variables 1 to 36 in my Pretty Random app, so I am going to draw another number, and the first one I got is number 14. My second number is going to be number 11. The third number will be, oh, number 34. Yeah, 34. Fourth category is going to be number 21. And the fifth category is going to be number 16. And my final pick is going to be, what is that? Oh, number 16. So we'll draw another one. Number 20 is my final pick. So I'm gonna go off camera and take a look at the spreadsheet, determine what products I want to select for those prompts, and I'll be right back to share with you guys what the prompts were and what products I selected for them. So I'll be right back to do that. So this first item was selected for the category number 14. Now in my spreadsheet, that category is a product you've already hit pan on, and I chose a Colourpop Super Shock Shadow. This one is in the shade As If. This is one of my oldest Super Shock Shadows. I've had this since my very first Colourpop order, actually. I'm not even sure if they still have this shade, and it looks like there is no pan in here, and that's because I have since repressed it, and this product is like sticking around for freaking ever. I feel like I haven't used it in probably about a year or so, and it's just a really good, easy to wear matte shadow shade. I think I can get a ton of use out of this. I absolutely loved it when I first added this to my makeup collection. I still really do like it, and I think it will complement some of the products in my Pan Those eyeshadows, even if I end up rolling in new shadows in the next few months. But I just think that this is something that I can easily get use out of no matter what. I truly do not know at this point what I would want to do with this, but I think I'd like to just continue to wear it down evenly and maybe re-hit pan on it and then decide from there if I want to keep it in the project or not. But for the time being, I think that will be my goal, is to hit pan again on the product that I've already hit pan on. So the next category was number 11, and that prompt was a product you haven't used much. I do have a fair amount of products that I could have selected for that, but this is something that I definitely want to focus my efforts on for this year. This is the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light Bronzer. This is a beautiful bronzer shade. I adore this, and this is just the mini, and this costs $32, so of course I want to get my money's worth out of it, and I would like to hit pan on this product. Even though it is something that I haven't used very much, I think that is entirely doable for me. I do go through bronzers faster than any other cheek products because I go pretty heavy-handed with the bronzer. I have a lot of fun using my bronzers in the morning, and this is such a nice luminous, more sheer finish. I did swatch it a little bit heavier here, but it has a beautiful sheen to it, and I feel like I can layer this on top of other bronzers like the Body Shop Honey Bronzer, which I have in my 9 in 2019. And even if I want to shift my focus and use other matte bronzers in my collection, this is something I can always layer on top. So I'd like to set my goal to hit pan on it. This is a mini. I know it is something that is less used in my collection, but as we're going into summer, I do think that's something that I can accomplish. I would love to be able to hit pan on some items in my collection over the next few months. Like I said, in my products I've hit pan on, I'd really like to amp up my pan in my collection. So I do think that's entirely possible with this product, and like I said, it's pretty expensive, so I'd love to get my money's worth out of it. So the next prompt was number 34, and in my spreadsheet, that is a product you have considered decluttering. And there were several products that I was honestly debating putting into this project, but I decided on this guy right here. This is the Cover FX Cream Concealer, and I have mine in the shade N Light. This is a really brightening kind of concealer on my skin tone, and it does look really nice under my eyes. I can use this on like acne as well, but this shade is maybe just a little bit too peachy for me. Even though it is a neutral undertone, I do find that this leans a little bit more pinky peach on me. And I have considered decluttering this because I'm not the biggest fan of these kinds of cream concealers. However, as you can see, I've used up so much of the product. There's very little left in here. So that's the only reason why I've hung on to it. I'm like, well, As much as I say I don't like cream concealers, I have managed to use quite a bit of it up. And this has been in my collection for over 2 years at this point, I'd say. Maybe just about at that 2-year mark. So I would like to just get this going and out of my collection. So my goal with this is to finish it up. I don't know if that's feasible in 4 months. I truly don't know if I can do this, but I don't know. I'd like to track my progress. I'm sure you can see there's like quite a lot of air in here. So my marking might be wrong. I might be even farther down than I think, but that's where I can bend the tube to. So I'm just gonna mark it at that point, and maybe over the next month I'll determine, like, I might even be like all the way at the very bottom of this tube. Truly cannot tell. But yeah, I am hoping to get this used up in the next 4 months. We will see what the progress ends up being on this, but I am super excited to hopefully just get this out of my collection sooner than later. Next, for the prompt number 21, my selection in my spreadsheet is a matte product, and I was like going back and forth about what product to select for this category. This is a product that I do want to work out of my collection in 2019, so I just decided to put it in, but I just don't know how realistic it is that I will be able to finish this up. Regardless, we're gonna go with it. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. I have had this in my collection for just about a year now, but this is a matte foundation, and this is just not my favorite formula anymore. I used to absolutely love this formula when I had super oily skin. And there really isn't a lot of product left in here. You can see, like, I loved this. I went through a vast majority of this last year. Between like April and August, I managed to finish up this much product. And so I don't know if this year I can. If I mix this in with other foundations in my collection or other primers in my collection, I can definitely see if I'll be able to get this used up, but it's risky. It's risky for me to put this into this project pan. This is also a dark color for me at the moment. This is in the shade 190, and I'd say at the moment I probably sit at about like 160 or 170 in this range. So I will have to mix it with other foundations just to lighten it up, but also to maybe change up the formula. Again, I'm gonna set my goal to finish this off. That's so flippin' risky of me, but I'm gonna give it a try. We're gonna make a valiant effort at finishing this guy off in the next 4 months. Next prompt I got was number 16, which is a sparkly product, and I believe that I got this in round 1, and this is the product that I chose for that prompt. So we're taking it right back to like the beginning of this project pan, and I am really excited to kind of focus in on this product again. This is the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in the shade Crystal Hip. So it is a clear-based liquid liner, and then it's got some like blue, green, and silver sort of shimmers through it. And last time I had this in the project pan, I don't even know if you'll be able to see it here. No. Let me try to do like a big swatch. So last time I had this in the project pan, this was really good because I could just use this as like an eyeshadow topper. I would like do my inner corner highlight with this, or even underneath my brow bone with this. And can you see it there? It just has like a slight shift to it, but those are definitely small shimmers. And it has a lot of tones through it. It has got purple, green, gold, blue. It's a really cool liner, and there's actually very little product in here because I did have this in that round of the project pan, and I think I kept it in for the entire project, and I really did enjoy using this quite a lot, and I haven't even touched it since that project pan. So I'm down to this line right here. So very little product left in here, like I said. As you can see, there's just this bottom portion. I actually think I might be able to finish this off in this project pan, which is like, again, quite a stretch, but I think I might be able to do it based on how much I used last time around and how much I can really multi-purpose this. I think this would look super cool, even on just like the inner corner on the eye look that I'm wearing today. I can wear this with so many different looks, so I am just going to set myself a goal of finishing it off. And number 20 was the prompt, a product you'd only buy on sale. I have had this category in the past, and I really struggled with that because I think if there's something that I really like, I usually will buy it at full price and not wait for a sale. But when it comes to Colourpop, I feel like I only ever really buy because of a sale, and I might just add an extra product into my cart to reach that minimum. But like if they have a build your own palette sale or a buy one get one 50% off liquid lips sale, then that's when I tend to get drawn into the website, and that's when I purchase pretty good portion of my Colourpop orders at least. So I chose just a Colourpop product based on that prompt. This is not a product I would necessarily purchase if it was on sale. This is just, I think of Colourpop as being like the kind of brand that I only buy from when there's a sale. So the product that I selected is this cream gel liner, and this one is in the shade Get Paid. It is a like bronzy coppery kind of tone. I have swatched it out on my hand right now, and it matches my nail color actually really well. But this is just a really nice metallic finish, more neutral kind of shadow, not shadow, liner. And this is really cool in the waterline. I think this looks really good along the lash line as well if I'm wearing a more neutral look. This is the kind of liner that I think you can really multi-purpose, and I have a lot of this left. I have got quite a lot of product left in here, and I've had this for quite some time as well. So I would like to finish up about half of what's in here. I will measure it out and see what half of it is, and hopefully we can reach that goal in the next 4 months. And yeah, so I do think that everything that I've got in this project is going to take me quite some time. I really don't foresee this being the kind of project where I can continuously roll new products in, but realistically, I think the first two things that I'll hit goal on are the concealer and then the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow, especially if I'm just going to work on hitting pan on this again. So these may be the only two products that roll out of this project, if anything. I don't even know about the concealer, if that's possible. But everything else, I really just am going to focus my efforts on trying to really use them up and get them used within this project pan. So yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous about this project pan, but I'm also super excited just because I feel like there's so much support through this project pan. So I cannot wait to see everyone's videos and to just kind of work on this project alongside everyone else. So thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me. Definitely check out the playlist linked down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.